I bow to the Almighty in my mind, speech and body. Vanakkam. A quick recap. We saw that Tamil is one of the oldest languages in the world. The language is explored in three ways: as Iyal or stories and poems, Isai or music, and Nadagam or drama. And these three are collectively referred to as the Muttamil. In our current usage, we have the formal Tamil, which is what we are learning now, and the informal Tamil, which is a spoken form. We also saw the right method to learn the formal Tamil, starting with Ezhuthukal, followed by Nigandu, Ilakkanam and Tarkam. So going by that order, today we will start with the Ezhuthukal. What is Ezhuthu or Ezhuthukal? Ezhuthu comes from the root word Yelu. Ye-ru, Yelu. Yelu has two meanings. One is to awake and the other one is to write. So Ezhuthu is nothing but a written symbol that awakens a sound. Ezhuthukal is the plural of Ezhuthu. We can say that Ezhuthu means a single letter or alphabet. In order to make ourselves familiar with this term, going forward I will use the word Ezhuthu to mean a single alphabet or letter. How many Ezhuthukal are there in the language and how are they organized? An Ezhuthu has two parts, the sound part and the written part. The sound part or the sound form does not change over time, but the written form can change and has changed over time. Here is a picture I found on the internet that shows how the Ezhuthukal have changed over time from 3rd century BC to the 19th century AD. It's interesting to see how, for instance, the first Uyir Ezhuthu A has changed over time. As you can see, the first yellow circle shows how the Ezhuthu A looks now. The pink circle shows how it looked in the 3rd century AD. It looks like a mirror image of the English letter K and looks nothing like its current shape. And the blue circle in the end shows how the Ezhuthu was written in the 19th century AD. This closely resembles the current shape. So this gives an idea of how the Ezhuthukal have changed over time. Now the Ezhuthukal are broadly classified into two types: Mudal Ezhuthukal or the foundation letters and Sarba Ezhuthukal or the dependent letters. First we will understand what the Mudal Ezhuthukal are. Depending on the place of usage, the word Mudal has more than one meaning in Tamil. It could either mean foundation or it could mean first. Here we take the meaning as foundation. Mudal Ezhuthukal are those that can stand alone, that is, they are not a combination of anything, and they form the foundation for the Sarba Ezhuthukal. Now Mudal Ezhuthukal are further divided into two: Uyir Ezhuthukal and Mei Ezhuthukal. Uyir Ezhuthukal translates literally to life letters, and these form the vowels of the language. The Mei Ezhuthukal translates to body letters and they form the consonants of the language. There is a reason why these letters are named as life and body, and I will explain the reason when we learn the Sarba Ezhuthukal. The Uyir Ezhuthukal are 12 in number and the Mei Ezhuthukal are 18 in number, which brings the total count of the Mudal Ezhuthukal to 30. And each of these have a unique symbol to represent the sound they make. Next we will move to the Sarba Ezhuthukal. The word Sarba means to be dependent. Sarbu means to be dependent. These Sarbu Ezhuthukal or the dependent letters are born from a combination of the Mudal Ezhuthukal. Now there are 10 types of Sarba Ezhuthukal, but we will learn only 2 types in this basic level course. But just to be aware of the 10 types, let us quickly read out what the 10 types are. Uyirmei Ezhuthukal 216 in number, 8 Ayudam, 21 Uyir Alapedai, 42 Ottralapedai, 37 Kutriya Ligaram, 36 Kutriya Lugaram, 3 Aikara Kurukam, 1 Aukara Kurukam, 2 ஆயுத குறுக்கம் and 3 மகர குறுக்கம், and that brings the total number of சார்பு எழுத்துக்கள் to 369. So these 369 சார்பு எழுத்துக்கள் along with the 30 முதல் எழுத்துக்கள் which we saw earlier brings the total number of எழுத்துக்கள் in the Tamil language to 399. Now, even though there are 399 எழுத்துக்கள், only 247 have distinct symbols in the written form, and that is what we will begin to learn at this level. In fact, many Tamil books list only these 247 as the total number of எழுத்துக்கள் in the language. Now, as I said earlier, we will learn only the first two types of சார்பு எழுத்துக்கள், the 216 உயிர்மை எழுத்துக்கள் and only one ஆயுத எழுத்து. So to summarize the எழுத்துக்கள், what we will be learning in this course is as follows. In the முதல் எழுத்துக்கள் category, we will learn all the 12 உயிர் எழுத்துக்கள் and 18 மெய் எழுத்துக்கள். In the சார்பு எழுத்துக்கள் category, we will learn all the 216 உயிர்மை எழுத்துக்கள் and one ஆயுத எழுத்து, and which brings to a total of 247 எழுத்துக்கள். So that's how the எழுத்துக்கள் are classified, and we will finish off this session here, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you. நன்றி, வணக்கம்.